you think Britain is a quote-unquote Christian country, as people from the media has always tried to state that Britain is a Christian country?
I don't think anyone from the media is saying that, really. The media is saying, if anything, that this is a post-Christian country, or that this is a modern liberal democracy or a multicultural nation. So I don't know which media you're reading that's saying that this is a Christian country, but clearly me and you are reading different media.
Like for example, if you look at the right side of politics, like GB News, Talk TV, they're always saying that this is a Christian country.
Okay. Now, sorry. Yes. So yeah, there are those media outlets that are doing that. That's a fair point. Certainly, constitutionally, the United Kingdom is a Christian theocracy. That is what it is on paper. The king is the head of the state. He's also the head of the church. We have an established religion. We have bishops who, by right, sit in the House of Lords. They legislate on the law that affects us all. So on paper, and acts of parliament are immediately law upon the church, and the synod, when it passes an act in its parliament, immediately becomes the law of parliament. So on paper and constitutionally, the United Kingdom is a Christian country, but in reality, none of the values or the doctrines of either the church parliament or Westminster Palace really represent what a Christian theocracy would look like. They follow liberal values, they follow liberal ideology, and so it is, I think, more accurate to say that we're living in a malfunctioning Christian theocracy that has been captured by non-Christians.
And so what a lot of like I said from the right side of politics, they have this fear that, like you said, Christianity is dying out in the UK, and for example, Islam is quote unquote taking over. What is your perspective, and how would you respond to that?
Well, it's fair to say that Muslims have a disproportionate impact to their size of population per capita. Muslims only make up 4% of the country, and yet all of us feel the influence of Islam. And the reason for that is because of what could be called the magnifying effect. So Muslims tend to consolidate geographically into the same space, which within our constitutional framework means that they have influence and power over those areas, and then that's projected out nationally. The truth is that for the longest number of decades, Christianity has been on the wane, and still is in the UK. If you look at the last census,